Hello and welcome back to my Warframe adventure. In today's episode, we begin the war within. We come face to face with the Elder Grineer Queen. We learn more about Transference, and we face a difficult decision. Now, on with the show. Why hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary, and welcome back to my Warframe adventure. It is lovely to see you all today, and I hope that you are doing well. Now, as you can see, I am over in the Necrolisk, which can only mean one thing. I have grinded away at the bounties over here on Deimos, and it is now finally time to ascend to the final tier of standing with the Entrati family.
Perhaps.
As you can see, we have the Seraglass Shard, which cost me 20 Grandmother tokens, and we have the Mother and Father token ready to go. So, in 3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Rank up! We're now family! Look at that! Now, what will the cutscene be? Hopefully it'll be something spicy.
Earning the trust of this family is no small thing.
Yeah,
Small thing.
Sorry, I forgot that I have to then pick an item. So what do we have here? Mixostomata Trophy Blueprint. Helminth Invigoration Segment Blueprint. Allows the Helminth to inject a Warframe with an Invigoration. Invigorations temporarily increase a Warframe's capabilities? What is the Helminth? Let me make a note about this. The Helminth. The Helminth. With an Invigoration. Postulant Cognitive Nodule. I nearly have everything to make that, but I'm missing one of these cognitive nodules. Deimos Cambion Drift Scene unlocks the scene for use in Captura mode, accessed through the Warframe Appearance tab in the Arsenal, and Entrati Family Sigil. I think I'm going to go for the blueprint, to be honest. I wonder if the Helminth is something which we now have access to on Deimos within the Necrolisk? Sure, we'll go for that. Thank you. Cutscene. Come on.
No, I refuse to accept this. My shard.
Just one of thousands, dear. Nothing special.
Be kind. She knew. Once. Deimos stole the memory.
It's not some mystical relic of grandfather.
It's just a bit of glass.
It's all I have left.
Is it?
No, Father. I release you. Let me live for the sake of the living.
I name you Gomaitru.
Gomaitru.
The goblet. Refilled.
And to you, we thank you. You've helped us to realize that even though we've changed, even though we struggle to understand one another, we are still
A family.
yes, a family that would be honored to include you, Tenno. But what to name this little star that fell from the sky and brought us together?
We get a name too?
Ayatan.
Perfect. Welcome, Ayatan.
Welcome.
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 Aww,
Welcome.
guys. Aw, that was quite sweet. So hold on, her name is Gomaitru. I have been told.
Of course.
Hold on.
I very much enjoy our talk.
Apparently because I've got stream mode. Where would that be? Accessibility? Mode? Creator mode. There we go. Save. So apparently that hides their names. Gomaitru! There we go! Ah! About time I figured that out. So, Mother is Gomaitru. And I'll put at the end here, after reaching the final rank with the family, they decided to name me ... Ayatan. How sweet. Aw, that was really nice. I enjoyed that. We're going to go chat with all of them very quickly. 1, to check to see if there's any new dialogue for getting max rank. 2, to find this helmet. And 3, to see if there's anything in the store that they each have that I can now acquire for being family. Let's see. Gomaitru.
My behavior has been suboptimal, Tenno. I accept that. It has not been easy to swallow my pride and admit my mistakes. But without you, it might never have happened at all.
Oh, I doubt that for a second.
Until our next appointment.
We'll see if there's any more.
Come, stand before me.
I'm here. Okay, let's go and chat with
Goodbye.
daughter.
My father's spent years regretting what he didn't do, and my mother's spent just as long refusing to regret anything she ever did. I don't quite understand how you brought them back together, but I'm glad. And grateful.
I did a lot of bounties, Kaylee. that's basically it. Browse wares. Do we have anything new now? I guess the Mixo Stomata trophy would have been the family purchase here. Okay.
Until
Sure.
next time.
Let's go see father.
Tenno, working with you, it's meant a lot to me.
It's meant a lot to me too.
Just having someone who... Well, you get what I'm trying to say. I can hold my head up again. I see the person I almost became. All this time, I've been blaming her for what happened, but now, maybe this was meant to be. I think I owe her an apology.
That's growth. That's growth right there. Okay, browse wares. What do you sell that may have been limited to the family rank? Cedo? Maybe Cedo blueprint? Launch a glaive that ricochets off of surfaces in bursts of elemental
Been here
damage.
so long, it's difficult to remember that this isn't normal.
You're right, it's not normal. We have a bunch of mods here. I don't know if these were available before. For the Ak Bronco, the Ak Stiletto, the Paris. Restore 300 health for every 3 status effects. And the Heart Satya. Each hit increases critical chance by 1.2%. Okay. I don't know if any of that was new.
Still here if you change your mind.
Okay. And then
you again,
let's go see
I'm sure.
Otak.
You're the best miner on Deimos.
I don't... Oh,
Possibly in the whole system. Will you be my friend?
we are friends already, Otak. Come on. Browse wares. I think all of that is the same as well.
Dude, a player. I like it.
Thank you, Otak.
Be great. Do great things.
I shall. I'll try my best. Son.
So, the stranger at the family feast turned out to be the one who guided us to find one another again. There will be scars, ugly ones, but healing too. Thank you, friend.
It's my pleasure. My absolute pleasure. Okay, browse wares. I know you've sold a lot. Oh, here we go. Helminth segment blueprint. Empower the Helminth in your orbiter and unlock the transfer of new abilities to your warframes. And this is the one we just got, right? Helminth segment blueprint. In my orbiter. Maybe I just don't know what that is. Like, maybe I've looked at it and I just don't understand what a Helminth is. It's 15,000 standing
yeah,
to...
pulsing today, friend. Just smell those pheromones. Bring me back a little something. What do you say?
I'll consider it. Let me go back to my old quest log and let's update this. So, number 1, earn 15,000 standing with the Entrati family and purchase the Helminth segment blueprint from Sun. Gamaros. So the fact that it's called Helminth Segment makes me think that this gives me the Helminth, but then the description says empowers the Helminth. So maybe it's something on the ship which is currently inactive, and this would activate it, I guess. Vicious Bond, Martyr Symbiosis, and a whole bunch of other stuff. The Deimos Cambion Drift scene would have been 130,000 standing. Oh, God. Maybe I should have gone for that instead. Never mind. Okay, cool. Well, we got that tracked. The final person we need to go and have a chat with is... You shiny thing. Thank you, Kermeros. Is Grandmother. What does she have to say, I wonder?
Me. Look at what you did for our little family. You found a poor, lost, broken thing fallen down the back of the system, and you picked it up and worked to make it better. And thus do we thumb our nose at Master Entropy, stitch by dogged stitch, every day. That's how the work gets done. Now, shall we sit and talk a while?
The fact that she well, not that she capitalized it, but the fact that Entropy was capitalized... Did she say Mr. Entropy or Master Entropy? Entropy. A person? Perhaps? Mentioned by Grandmother. Kinda sad that we never got a name for her, do you not think? Grandmother's Oddities.
Oh, dear. Have a good rummage around.
Ooh, Otak token ornament, daughter token ornament, a Spelosect, a Groptic, Vitrific outcrop decoration. Quite a lot of fun little bits in here. Nice. Nothing I'm going to buy now, though. I don't have the tokens for it.
Persuade you? I'll be right here.
You cannot persuade me. Okay, well, there we go. Entrati are now up to max rank, and I have been given a name of Iatan, which is quite sweet, I'll admit. Let's go back to the Orbiter, and let us begin the quests for today. So, I did see amidst all of that my foundry was going off, so let's go and grab all of these. We've got Axtiletto, Attica, Castanas, Daikyu. We've got the Hydroid chassis, Lavos Prime chassis and systems. Anything else? Necros Prime chassis. Wisp Prime chassis, Zakti, and in an hour we've got Wukong coming off the press, and Nezha in a day and 1 hour. Very nice. I probably should show you, by the way, I do have a bunch of Warframes ready to be played, so we got to swap. I've got Banshee. I know we've got Dante, Araxia, and Grendel in here, but these were the ones that were gifted to me, and my current plan, for those who maybe weren't watching back then, is... when I get to the point where I can begin farming for these frames, I will attempt to farm their prerequisite materials, and then when I have them, I would be comfortable using these. So yeah, they're all sat there, but I'm not going to use those anytime soon. Instead, as I said, we've got Banshee, we have Necros, as you can see, we have Valkyr, and we have... oh wait, so we've got two more. We've got Vauban, and we have Zephyr. And the keen-eyed among you may notice that Zephyr is level 1. A tragic accident. If I were to quickly show you my profile, if we go to Equipment and then go to Warframe, scroll down, as you can see, Zephyr has 1 kill to her name. What happened was, the other day, I thought, well, to save time when I record, I will begin customizing the appearance of my frames. So as you can see, I've customized Necros, Valkyr, Vauban. I haven't because I'm not the biggest fan of Vauban and his appearance. He just looks like a dude. I don't know, there's something that is missing from Vauban, in my opinion. I'm sure I'm upsetting the Vauban fans out there. And Zephyr, of course. And a bit of Banshee, as you can see. Anyway, I customized Zephyr, forgot to re-equip Excalibur, went into a mission, shot my gun, pressed the 1 key to do a slash dash, and instead I flew into the air. And I was like, oh no, I've made a horrible mistake. So I quickly left the game. So just to confirm, I've not been secretly playing Zephyr. I would like to play one of these new frames today. We do have an assassination mission to dive into, which we're going to need to do to unlock the next main quest. So if we go over to Neptune, you will see we need to do this. Hyena Pack. The pack is watching you or waiting for you. We need puncture and magnetic damage. Now, here's the concern. Because I'm diving into an assassination mission, maybe I should stick with something that I know how to use, as opposed to trying out a new frame. I don't know. So, let's take a look. Let's swap. So we've got Banshee. Banshee's call heralds death. She maintains crowd control and identifies enemy weak points with sonic attacks. Few can hold their position when struck by her force. Now, can we see the damage types of her abilities? If we were to click on her and then go to abilities, we're looking for puncture and magnetic. And I'm not seeing any of that in there. So we'll leave Banshee. Let's swap over to Necros. Abilities. I don't know if it'll show in here. I'm guessing it will. Like, we can see that that is impact, right? On Soul Punch. 100 impact damage. Yeah, I'm not seeing any puncture or magnetic again. Maybe this is a fool's errand to even be checking for it. Maybe it's not going to come up. We could try Zephyr. We could try Valkyr. I really don't know who to play. Like, I'm so torn because I've got so much choice, right? It's like I'm an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I don't know what to put on my plate. Let's go with Zephyr. There you go. Final choice. We're going to go for Zephyr. As for the weapon we will use, I do think we need to lean on something that we've tried and tested before. We could go back to my old reliable Vectis. I do love Vectis. But is that going to be useful in a boss fight? Maybe? Maybe? It has a high puncture stat comparative to what I'm currently using. Let's try Vectis out. So let's go to Appearance, copy Warframe Colors, and then if we go in here, we upgrade. We've got Serration, Hellfire, Stormbringer, Rifle Aptitude. We want Magnetic, so let's ditch all of this. Magnetic. We want Cryo Rounds, and we want Stormbringer. I've messed this up, hold on. Stormbringer, Cryo Rounds, there we go. And that leaves us with 6 capacity remaining. 6 capacity remaining. So, the magnetic status effect is it increases shield and overguard damage by up to 325% with multiple stacks and disables the target's shield regeneration for a short duration. When shield or overguard breaks, deal electricity damage for 3% of enemy's max shield or overguard per stack with a forced electricity status effect. So I do think in this situation, going for a status ability would work, like Rifle Aptitude. That to me seems pretty good, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. I'm gonna give that a go. And then when it comes to our secondary weapon, we can maybe go for something that's a little bit faster to shoot with a high puncture stat. So the Vasto has 22.5. Can I sort this by... No. I was wondering if I could sort this by damage type total. So, put to the top of the list the weapon with the highest puncture damage. Do you know what I mean? Can't do that. Cannot do that. Wow. Lex has a ridiculously high puncture stat. Let's go for Lex. Let's go for Lex. And then when we go to upgrade, what I will do is I'll leave Hornet Strike in. We'll go to puncture. And I think we're going to go all in on puncture. And I know elemental damage is king, but I'm making this secondary weapon as a complement to the elemental damage sniper that I'll be taking in. So let's quickly upgrade Hornet Strike. I can't do that. That's too much. We can maybe go up to rank 6. That's fine. I'll go to rank 6. Uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. And then if we upgrade... Oh, pardon me, upgrade no return, we can go all the way to max on that. That brings us up to 474 puncture. Increases critical chance of damage taken by up to 25% with multiple stacks. So we could begin by firing off loads of secondary shots into the boss, and then follow that up with a sniper shot to increase the critical chance. Potentially. We probably can still throw on magnetic. So if we throw in convulsion, it's going to be a little bit short. Alright, well, we can throw in Ice Storm. No, we'll do Deep Freeze, sorry. We'll upgrade Deep Freeze by 2. And at least that way, we're now dealing a little bit of magnetic damage. And we're still dealing the puncture damage. That looks good to me. And then when it comes to melee, I don't think I'm going to be meleeing all that much. So I think I'm just going to throw on a weapon that has a low mastery rank, so we can try and rank it up in the mission. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems fine to me. What I will do is go into here, remove visible when holstered, and that looks good. Oh, I should also show you guys, I have been leveling up my Naramon. So as you can see, I've got 1 point into Power Spike, and I've upgraded Affinity Spike by 2. Kills from melee attacks grant 35 to 45, well, on the next upgrade, % more melee affinity. I do have a bunch of these other ones, which I'd love to move into, but as you can see, it says, seek out the quills to attain further power. I didn't want to do that when I'm not recording, so we'll hopefully get to actually have a conversation with the quills, which is quite fun. And maybe in the process, we will learn a bit more about the Tower of the Unum. So, you know, stay tuned for that. Oh, there's one thing I maybe forgot to do, and that is upgrade my Warframe. No, I have already put some stuff in here. So we've got Physique, Continuity, Vitality, Fast Deflection, Flow, and Streamline. Annoyingly, I do have an aura which increases sniper rifle damage, but that won't stack. I don't think I can swap these polarities, can I? Swap polarity requires polarization. Never mind. I was going to say, what I could have done is swapped polarity between this one and this one, and then I could have fit Deadeye in there perfectly. That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I'm very tanky, at the very least, so we should be okay for an assassination mission. Again, is this a massive faux pas to be going into an assassination mission with a level 1 frame? Probably. Probably, but we're going to roll with the punches. Okay, let's go and take on the pack, shall we? The pack grows excited. We have been waiting for this. Go on. Oh, no, I'm on public. Solo. There we go. Let's give this a go. Hopefully you're all having a lovely day today. I owe you all a tremendous thank you for all of the love and support that you have shown me on all of my videos for this playthrough, but more importantly, the one which I made public yesterday was the second dream. And while I've not been able to read all of the comments, I've been blown away by the outpouring of love and support, so thank you all so much.
Search the area. Leave no survivors.
Whoa! Sorry, hold on.
Led to a surge in production. Their newest animal-like proxy is an unrelenting hunter. Codenamed Hyena, this robot is designed to work in packs.
Okay. Sorry, I was too busy losing my mind at the like near zero gravity that I have playing as Zephyr. Look at that. Like, you slowly descend. That is really nice. That is really, really nice. Okay, let's go and disable the security, because if not, they're going to keep spawning, and that's going to be a slight problem.
Variations of the Hyena model, each with a different specialization and arsenal of attacks.
Okay. So I wonder if it'll be random which one we get now, then. Hold on, bear with me. There you go. That was a bit trickier than I thought it was going to be for a security panel. Okay. I don't know how this is going to go. quite frankly. Oh, hello, Cephalon Fragment. Neptune found. That's our second Neptune. Nice. I kind of want to, no offense to you guys, I kind of want to just like leave you all behind and make my way to the pack. What? That was me! Did you see that? I just...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
what?
approaching.
That was so surreal. That was awesome. Okay, let's go this way. The pack can smell you. I'm sure they can.
I will not falter.
You are the mission. I will not falter. Okay, we're going in. Now, I only have one ability unlocked on Zephyr, and it's this one, which allows me to, if I hold it, hover in the air, which I'm slightly scared about using. Oh! I believe the fight has begun.
Take them down.
Target acquired? Oh, Hyena Pack. I see. Right, well. One down. So far, so good. Please stand still. Thank you. One more. One more. There we go. That's it. Get to extraction? You're kidding me. Oh, treasure. Hello.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
There's no way that's it.
Father Thrannen, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idols.
Zenith Granum Crown. Nice. Sorry, guys. I'm in a bit of a state of shock. I cannot believe we did it that quickly. I'm reminded of when we fought Alad V. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous that going in there with Zephyr was gonna be a mistake. But we got it! We got it done! It's in. Loki! Oh, sick! Brilliant. And there you go. Zenith Granum Crown, an ancient crown of highest esteem from the Corpus founder himself. The rarest of all. Very nice. Okay. Well, just like that, we can go and unlock the look who it is. Hyena NG. Huh. I'll be seeing you soon, sir, no doubt. Okay. Let's do it then. Pluto Junction. Defeat the Hyena Pack at Samathe? Samathe is how I'm going to go with that. Claim. Brilliant. We now have Chroma Systems Blueprint. Fantastic. Right. Let's do it. Enter Junction. God, this is going a lot better than I was expecting it to have gone. I really do want to try out all of the different Warframes so I can begin to level them up. And of course, begin ascending in my mastery ranks. I am at the moment rank 11, which means I'm 2 away or 3 away from unlocking Vectis Prime, which I really want because I just love sniping. Another corpse for the void. Okay. Confront Spectre. Can we headshot him is the question. Let's see. Oh, I can only zoom in once. Is this really it? This feels cheeky. Okay. We're just gonna move on. we're not gonna worry about that. I'm super curious to begin digging into the lore of these specters. Who put them there? Why are the solar rails, I suppose, disabled, right? There it is! The War Within! The next quest! Ah! It's all happening.
A new quest is available in your codex.
And a Dragoon blueprint. I already have a Dragoon. Why did I get this before then? For me to only now be getting the blueprint. I don't know. Okay, exit. There it is, Pluto and Eris Junction. How many of... We've done it all. Complete 6 waves of defense at Stoufler Lure in a single mission. Equip a focus lens and find a locked Orokin vault at Phlegias Deimos. Dragon Key Pack. Unlock arbitrations. Unlocks arbitration missions in the alerts tab. Arbitrations are challenging endless missions variants with greater rewards. Okay, and an Orokin catalyst. Sure, I'll take all of these. Thank you very much. Find a locked Orokin vault at Phlegias. Is this referring to... there's like 3 bounties at the bottom of the Deimos bounty list, which see you raiding a vault. Is that what it's talking about? Orokin vaults spawn in Deimos missions and are unlocked by a random dragon key. I've made one of each of those keys. I've never used them. Dragon keys can be equipped on the gear wheel, but offer negative effects in mission. Multiple keys can be equipped at once to guarantee an unlocked vault at higher risk to the player. Okay, question for the lovely folks at home. Could you then, if you were in a 4-player squad, say, okay, Bob will have Extinguished, Gemma can take Bleeding, Bob can have Decaying, and Peter can go for Hobbled. And then you each go in with 1 key each. That way you confirm that you can unlock the vault, or is it personal, where each person needs to have the key to go in? That's the question. Okay. Shall we take a look at the War Within, then? I think it's time. I think it's time. One moment. I said that, and then I just had a sudden feeling. Can I come over here and do anything else? No, I've only got 1 more. Okay, never mind. Ignore. Right. Let's swap out Lex for a different weapon, because we're now going to be hopefully doing some easier intermediate missions? Lessons? Why did I say lessons? Bolto. There we go. We've got Vectis, which I think I will keep. Maybe not. Maybe we do level up something. Amprex. The Amprex rifle fires a continuous beam of high voltage... Oh, hello. High voltage electricity. That sounds fun. The Daikyu, which is a lovely bow and arrow combo. No, we'll keep the Vectis. We'll keep the Vectis. We're leveling up 2 weapons. That seems fine to me. Okay. Let's go and begin the War Within. Oh, is that Teshin? And is that meant to be me, or is that another Tenno? Who are these people? That looks kind of like a Grineer. Let's have a look. The War Within. A disturbance in the somatic link prompts the Lotus to send operatives back to the Tenno Reservoir. Okay. Let's get a picture. Let's begin. Oh.
I'm afraid, sister. Your continuity grows anear.
We'll watch it again after and make notes.
Hush, worm. Let the beasts do their work.
But the dreamers have awakened. They will come for us.
Yes, they will. Like the answer to a prayer.
Okay. What? Okay, let's get notes on this. So, the War Within quest. View cinematic. I'll make notes while we watch it again.
Afraid, sister. Your continuity grows anear.
Hush, worm. Let the beasts do their work.
Okay.
But the dreamers have awakened. They will come for us.
Yes, they will. Like the answer to a prayer.
Okay. Curious. So, I'm afraid, sister, your continuity grows near. Hushworm, let the beasts do their work. But the dreamers, and I'll put in parentheses, Tenno, have awakened. They will come for us. Yes, they will. Like the answer to a prayer. So I think the one that was... I think the one responsible for I'm afraid, sister, your continuity grows near. I think that's this character on the right. I cannot tell who or what this is on the left. Could this be the Grineer Queen? We know there are queens, plural, though. I'm just trying to think of, if we go in here, Grineer. Some Grineer are labeled Eximus. Vehek. Do I not have Grineer Queens anywhere? Kuva. This would explain why it is coveted not only by the Grineer Queens, but by the sentient. He answers to his queens, whoever they might be. Let's find out. But that is undoubtedly the man, the myth, the Teshin in the background. Okay, what are we going to do then? What's the first objective? Sorry, I was too busy looking elsewhere. Do I have to back out to
Tenno, are you all right? Your somatics output seems high.
I just nodded off. It's nothing.
Good.
Oh, that's cool.
Deploy a Warframe to Lua. My sentries have gone silent. We may have an intrusion.
Okay.
On it.
Investigate the reservoir on Lua. What I will do very quickly, sorry, before we go, is... while I loosely remember what Zephyr can do, I just want to remind myself. So the passive. I move faster and fall slower while airborne. I gain 150% critical hit chance with weapons while airborne. Tailwind. Hold while airborne to hover. From the air, tap the dash forward or aim down to dive bomb. Air burst. Launch a burst of massively dense air. Hold to send enemies flying. Tap to pull them toward the burst. Okay. Turbulence creates a wind shield around Zephyr, redirecting all incoming projectiles with a duration of 13 seconds now, thanks to all of my perks. And Tornado. Create deadly tornadoes that seek out and engulf enemies. They deal the elemental damage type they absorb the most. Shoot engulfed enemies to inflict extra damage. Hold for stationary tornadoes or tap for wandering ones. While using Tailwind's flight mode, you can stay airborne as long as you have energy. What is the decay when I'm in the air? 2.69. That's not much at all. That's pretty good. Cast Tailwind in short bursts to quickly travel across the plains of Eidolon and the Orb Valis. And then, yeah, I more or less remember most of these. Okay, awesome. Right, let's go, shall we? Let's give this a go. Let's go and investigate the reservoir on Lua. Where is it? There it is. As you can see, I've done a little bit on Lua since we did the last recording. I have left a couple of places, of course. We've got the Uvarium. We've got Pavlov, which I've heard is something you guys would want to see. And we've got Apollo down here because it says locked. The War Within quest required. So I'm guessing we'll be going there later. Right. Let's do this. Investigate the reservoir on Lua. They want us to go to them. We are answering their prayer by visiting them. That feels like another tick in the box that we might be dealing with the Grineer Queens, maybe?
It was here Margulis put you into the dream, tried to heal you, tried to give you the strength to tame the void within you. In a way, this is where all Tenno were born.
But we weren't born here, were we?
No. When the Zeramin was found adrift, the Orokin did everything they could to erase their mistakes. Transit recordings, personnel logs, everything was wiped out.
Oh.
The only thing they kept was you. I'm detecting an unknown signature further ahead. Find out who it is and what they're doing.
Ooh. Hold on, that's curious. So that leads into maybe one of the theories I had. The Orokin covered their tracks when recovering the Zeramin, deleting and destroying all evidence of what occurred, flight logs, etc. I'll get the actual words she used in there. I did wonder if maybe the void drive malfunctioning was planned, where maybe someone had pondered, what would happen if we plunged these families on their way to Tau into the void? What would what would the outcome be? Like, we know again that the Orokin weren't opposed to biological experiments. So who's to say that they wouldn't have secretly planned to jeopardize those colonists, which, allow me to elaborate, because I had a comment on the last video saying, colonists? What made you think that? If we're assuming, which I would, given all of the information available, that the ship had hundreds, if not thousands, of children on board, for they would become the Tenno, and from the Tenno would become, or would grow, the Tenno schools, and we know for a fact that our operator was with his mother, the presumption there is they're traveling with families, right? And if you've got hundreds, if not thousands, of these children and their families on board a ship, journeying to a system that is so far away that for the native inhabitants of that system, the Sentinels, sentients, a lot of people I know are getting really upset that I keep slipping up on Sentinels and sentients. I'm sorry, this is a problem I have. I do it with a lot of words. The sentients, for them to travel from Tau to Origin, they have to lose something so important to them, and that is their ability to procreate. Their wombs are lost in the transit. Like, for us to go on that journey, it seems like a one-way trip, which is what leads me to believe that, one, they were colonists, and two, we were at peace, and that we were going there to settle and live alongside them.
I just saw the intruder, moving fast.
It was Teshin!
It's Teshin!
It's Teshin!
Teshin? What is he doing here?
Teshin!
It looks like he's heading to a reservoir. Follow him.
Oh, Teshin, please don't say you've gone rogue. I'm never gonna play the Conclave.
This doesn't concern you, child.
Don't call me that. What are you doing here?
I will admit, I'm getting a little bit thrown off by the slower falling speed when I bullet jump. It's tricky to get used to, because I'm so used to how the movement feels. What the hell happened here?
What was that?
The Queens.
Queens?
There it is!
Queens?
Come on!
I am warning you. You think you're safe behind this metal, but you're not. Not in the ways that matter here. Behind this, you're still just a child.
Stop saying that.
Follow me again, Tenno, and you will answer to my sword.
Oh! Teshin Spectre?
Were just an invention of Grineer Command. No one has ever seen them in the flesh.
I need to capture it. I'm struggling here with my shots. Oh god.
But Tenno, we don't know anything about the Queens. Maybe
I'm really struggling.
No, Teshin's not going to tell me what I can and cannot do. I'll take out his specters so you can track him.
Okay. If he stands still, which I feel like is unlikely, because... Oh, you know what? I give up. I'm giving up. Come here, you little shit. I got nothing to say. I'm embarrassed. Okay, capture target. There we go.
I have a lock on his route. Exfiltrate when you're ready.
I will exfiltrate. I'm on it, mother. I'm on it. Oh, I just needed to get one shot in there to make myself feel slightly better. Okay. Oh, come on, let's get a few more. Let's feel slightly better about the situation. Where are you going? There you go. I feel like I've regained a tiny bit of credibility. Whew. I tell you what, it is stressful trying to shoot a gun when you know people are watching. Okay, here we go. What the hell is going on?
Another job well executed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mother. Always in my corner. That's what I love about you. Seeing these material, by the way, I think I'm missing alloys. And that was a real shock to the system. I went to craft something the other day, and I had maybe 400 alloys left.
Teshin is
That
trying
sucked.
to mask his location
I was so
from us,
sad.
but I have pinpointed a suspicious signal for you to investigate.
A suspicious
Find
signal.
him. We need answers.
Well, something that I want to point out is if you take a look at if you looked at the reservoir, all of the pods had been destroyed. So maybe now that okay, so let's go over here. Let me go. It is confirmed that we are dealing with the Grineer Queens, and Teshin is on their trail, question mark. It would seem that the Grineer Queens were searching for not live specimens necessarily, but my guess, given that they desire our blood, is that they were trying to open the other pods to see if there were operators inside, so that they could gain access to our blood. If we go back to what was said, where did I put the... Oh, no, I'm under Zaraman 10-0, sorry. I was going to say, this isn't the right tab. Here we go. That's better. It is confirmed that we are dealing with the Grineer Queens, and Teshin is on their trail. It would seem that the Grineer Queens were searching for operators in order to harvest their blood. Again, question mark. This is just hypothesizing. The reason I'm guessing that is if we go back to what Vor said at the beginning of the game. Would I have put it in here? Is Kuva the divine blood? This would explain why it is coveted not only by the Grineer Queens, but by the sentient which attacked ancient in centuries past. We know of two types of Kuva, the red liquid, which the Grineer Queens covet, and the refined temple Kuva of the Tower of the Unum. And I believe... Was it... I don't know if it was Vor that said it. Here, maybe. It had seemed they suffer from a cloning syndrome according to Ordis. Is this why they're so desperate for my blood? It mentioned... And I don't know if it's in the description of Kuva. But it heals, it cleanses, it's restorative. And I wonder if that's related to this continuity. I'm afraid, sister, your continuity grows near. And I'm going to put in parentheses just a guess. Is continuity a way of prolonging one's life? Like a continuity of one's existence. Your continuity grows near. Maybe that's related to the cloning stuff that the Grineer partake in. Like, what if the Grineer have access to this, like, lesser form of transference, where they're able to transfer themselves into a clone? Maybe? And maybe they need Kuva to do this? Just, again, spitballing. I don't know. Just trying to figure out why they want me so badly. Okay, track Teshin. Do I want to stick with what I'm rocking? Zephyr? Yeah, why not? Why not? Track Teshin. Let's give it a go. Let's get involved. I have been told that this might take 2 episodes to complete this quest. And if that is the case, I'll probably aim for about an hour and a half in each recording, if that is the case.
All my scans for Teshin have converged on this location.
Okay.
Find him.
So, out of
Why
curiosity,
hasn't he reached out to us? If he's pursuing the queens, we can help him.
Pride or shame, he does seem to have some connection to them.
ooh,
Stay on the trail. Finding the queens could give us a tactical advantage against the Grineer.
curious. Something that I've messed up, by the way. I'm still using the magnetic rifle. I know we're on a Corpus tile set, but I feel like if we're tracking Grineer queens, we're going to want to be dealing damage to Grineer soon. Hey, hello.
Remember your Corpus vows. Our profit is your peace. Your peace is our prosperity.
There was something I was going to say, and it's escaped me. Grineer. Teshin. Obviously, I did the Teshin quest where we go to his dojo, and you guys told me that is a relatively new quest. I feel like without that, my relationship with Teshin would be a lot more confusing. But having had that intro to him, when I learned how to mod my weapons, I feel way closer to him. Not like we're best friends, but like my understanding of who he is has been greatly helped by that mission, by that quest. Okay, let's climb. Going up there, are we? God, the slow motion, like I say slow motion, the lack of gravity is, yeah, really beginning to throw me. Zephyr, level 6. Move into the bubble. There you go. Yeah. So I'm just curious to know what you guys felt when you did this quest. If you hadn't done that quest beforehand. Like, how much had you really got, how much time had you gotten to spend with Teshin, and how much did you know him when it came to doing this quest? Is what I'm curious to know. And now, apparently, there is a connection between Teshin.
It's another one of his specters. He's trying to shake us off the trail.
Oh, he's blocking my attacks with his bullshit sword. Teshin? I don't know if I could have captured him there. It looked like he still had a lot of health, which is why I didn't even think to try. Wait for him to finish. There you go. And now let me quickly deal with these guys before I move on. And then... oh. There we go. There we go. And... done. Nice. We got there. Captured Teshin Spectre.
Well done. Return to your ship. I will alert you when I've
another question I have is, how exactly is Teshin able to create these specters? Specters, as we understand it, are a byproduct of experimentation, which he shouldn't have access to? I don't know. Well, I'm sure the quest will touch upon it. We even heard earlier from the Lotus about how that's strange that he's able to produce them. I'm getting so much affinity. Wow. Wow. Track Teshin. What kind of a relationship might he have with the Grineer Queens? Whether it's a positive one or a negative one or somewhere in between. Let's find out.
Inspector points to what should be an unpopulated asteroid field, but deep scans show the presence of a security matrix.
Okay.
Someone is trying to hide something. I need you to find out what. Prepare your Arcwing.
Arcwing time? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's go and upgrade it a little bit, because I don't think I've touched it in a while. Arcwing, upgrade. I've got one other thing in here. Superior defenses. Wow. Do I want to be upgrading this? Sure. Let's go into enhanced durability. We'll go up 4. Argon plate. Oh, sorry. Argon plating will do the same. Rank 4. Energy field, superior defenses. We'll chuck up superior defenses as well. And then let's check out the weapons. So the Imperator. Oh, we do have some new bits. We've got Comet Blast, Combustion Rounds, Magazine Extension. Oh, and Rubido. Oh, we've already got that. Sorry. Never mind, I see it now. Maybe for here then, we will go for Combustion, so we can build Blast. And if we upgrade that to 4 again, this is pretty cheap. I've got 15,000 Endo at the minute, and I think I've got another 3 and a bit thousand sat over in my Iatan sculptures. I mean, I could go up to another level, but no, I'll leave it be there. And then the Rubido will max that out. There we go. Perfect. And then if we just go into automatic trigger, I don't feel the need to do much more with that. We do have modified munitions, which increase status chance. Yeah, we'll throw that in as well. That looks pretty good. We've still got 13 capacity. I mean, why not? Let's put both of these in, and then we'll just do a little upgrade on both of them. It's very slapdash, but I don't really mind. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. I don't think this is necessarily going to push me to my limits. In before it pushes me to my limits, and it's really tough. Cool. Nice. Let's go then. Pursue Teshin into the asteroid field. Let's go. Oh, we're over on Sedna. I'm nowhere near unlocking Sedna at the minute. I did an invasion mission the other day, which took me to...
Asteroid field, but before you can investigate, you need to disable the security matrix.
That's a Grineer ship.
Are you certain this is the best angle of approach?
Well, outside this corridor lie burst scanners, severe radiation, proximity mines,
Grineer death beams.
Grineer death beams.
Yes. Ordis recommends staying within the shipping corridor.
I mean, just take a minute before I even go in. Just enjoy how this looks, guys. Look at that. The asteroids whizzing by. The lights beaming out of this Grineer ship. Like, it is visually stunning. And I'll harken back to one of my favorite, I suppose, space games I've ever played. Not necessarily RPGs. That being Elite Dangerous. I spent many a night amidst these asteroid fields doing like dogfights against other pirate ships. And this, to me, visually is so much more striking and impressive. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's go check in, shall we? Let's go check in.
Operator,
Oh?
watch that transport ahead.
I'm watching it.
The scanner is only able to scan one side at a time. You can use that to your advantage.
You heard Ordis. Keep the transport between yourself and the beams.
Well, I've already messed up.
Let them touch you. You've been detected.
I
know you're here.
Yeah, I got it. I was... Go again. I get it now. I was too busy, like, looking. Never mind. Sorry for the bursting sounds here. This is fun. This is cool. And down here. I love this. I absolutely love this. It's just so different from any other quest we've done. It's so cinematic, isn't it?
They're going to scan the top of the transport. Get below it.
Ordis, don't worry. I know it might come as a surprise given how this began, but I can see. I promise you.
Nicely done. They still haven't seen you.
Really wish I could take more time to look around and appreciate what I was doing. Okay, I'm moving. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Again, you've got to admit, like, just what brilliant level design, eh? Like, it is so good. Getting scanned, and then moving on. Let's get ready on this side. It's so inventive. Like, get a game that does everything, huh? I just can't get over how many different, not necessarily systems there are in this game, but how much variety there is when it comes to these sorts of quests, these sorts of objectives. There we go.
This is the last scanner.
I'm ready. Don't you worry, Ordis. And go.
Yes. Might I say, that was smooth operating.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Land at the checkpoint.
I'm still using magnetic damage. Ah, shit.
Matrix. Shut it down so Ordis can fly you in undetected.
Kuva Elite Lancer. Oh, that's not good. I can see a little bit of their head between the crack there. Yeah, phrasing. Again, I'll improve on that, I promise. Kuva Lancer. I probably should be scanning them so I can figure out why they are Kuva. Are they endowed with my blood? Like, what is happening? Oh, he went flying. What is this? Kuva Hellion. Shut down the checkpoint with pleasure.
They're coming for you. Don't let them abort the shutdown.
Oh, I won't. Don't you worry. I'm on it. I'm on it, Lotus. One over here. Oh, one behind me. Sorry. Oh. There you go. I know a lot of people were not necessarily complaining, but were saying, does this guy only melee? I'm hoping that this is a I don't know. It makes up for all of those earlier episodes when all I did was melee my way through this game. Just to prove that I do try and use the other weapons on occasion, despite my love and adoration of Excalibur and Volt. God, I'm so impressed by the damage now. 56,000! 61! Whoa! I'm sure this is, you know, nothing to you more experienced players, but to me, I mean, this is uncharted territory. It's incredible. 46,000? Woo! How much longer do I need to do this? 93%! Okay, we're basically there. I do feel bad because I'm not really using Zephyr, like, at all. I've used this ability maybe once or twice. Okay, let's try and dash forwards. I thought it would dash me a little bit faster. Cool.
You are in the clear. Keep moving.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is better for maybe... Like, I feel like I'd enjoy Zephyr if I were doing... Whoa. Oh. That was very strange. Whoa!
Mounted on an asteroid? No wonder we've never been able to find it.
Holy shit!
We need to analyze the intel you gathered before our next.
Negative. I'm heading in for a closer look.
Don't defy Mother. Transference distortion. Transference distortion. What's happened? Boarding the Kuva Fortress will restrict mission access. Commit. Yeah?
If the base moves again, we'll lose this opportunity. I'm going in.
Oh my god, what? Okay. What? Woo! Okay! Holy shit! All right, let's do this. I was about to make a note about, what we're doing. Okay. Kuva Fortress.
The queens have to be here. I'm going to infiltrate the base.
Okay, let me just shoot these instead. I thought I could melee. Transference distortion.
Are you receiving me?
Hold on, I'm getting bombarded at the minute. I know I probably could have just run inside and I'd have been fine, but still. Okay. Let me go and grab that Iatan star. Because if not, I will regret it. And then let's just go inside. Though I do want to try and look around a little bit and soak in the environment before we go inside. Oh, my wonderful sentinel dealt with them for me. Thank you very much. Right. Let's go in. So we are inside. Oh, is that not something I can shoot? We're inside something known as the Kuva Fortress. Kuva Fortress. Fomorian engines strapped onto an asteroid. Being in its vicinity affects our ability to perform transference? Why? Why? Okay, let's go in. There's one there. Oh, there he is. Nice. Right, turn off the security console. I'm struggling to turn it off. I think I cannot. Never mind. Ignore me. I think it was highlighted because I was scanning it. My bad. I thought it was highlighted because I could have activated it or deactivated it. You know what I mean. Look at this. This is an incredible tile set. I am loving how this looks. Wow. Okay. Let's go in. What are the Grenier Queens up to, I wonder? Oh, I need to hack my way in, I'm guessing. Oh. Okay, hold on. That's not good. Can I shoot them through the middle of the turret? Doesn't seem like I can. Okay. This is not necessarily going well. Let me try and get on that turret a bit quicker. I think that needs to be my priority. Oh, they're not even on it anymore. Then I will use it to my own advantage. There we go. Any more for any more? There's an elite lancer there, but I cannot hit them to save my life. There we go. I mean, it's fun. It's not the most optimal thing in the world. There we go. And there should be one more enemy over here. Well, they're dead now. Yeah, my drone is just too good. Right. Control console. Nice. Let's go in. Maybe there's another thing I need to scan. Oh, wait. Do I need to go underneath to get in? Or am I missing the trick here? Oh, God. This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it? There's no way to go above. Must be down below, then. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. There's a ship, isn't there? Which comes across. I wonder if I can co-opt that. Oh, God. No, that was bad. Every now and then there's a ship which comes underneath. I'm wondering if we need to wait for that and then we can go inside. Infiltrate the fortress. Here it comes. Here it comes. You didn't see that. Yeah, that's definitely how to get in. Okay, I'll wait for the next one. Let me go and position myself down here. Okay. Here it comes. I was meant to hold one to levitate. Oh, no, that's so embarrassing. Okay. This time, I'm just going to fly in the hole, okay? I've learned my lesson. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to wait. And I'm going to go. Is that... Wait, maybe this isn't what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, God. I thought it was a pretty smart plan. How do I open this door then? Do I need to... Please, please, please. Guys. I can't even damage the scanner. It's all gone wrong. Everything's come crumbling apart. Do not perceive me. Please. Oh, God. Okay. Let's move in. Not before I've had a little rummage, though, around these back passages. What is happening in here? What is going on? Look at this! Wow! I'm loving the red. Okay, I'll go through there in just a second. Can we see what that is? What are they projecting? Is that meant to be this asteroid? With the Fomorian engine on the back? Okay, let's go inside. Right, what do we got down here? Shrapnel mine? Don't think so. Thank you. Right, let's go back up. And we'll go this way. I'll climb up here. I do want to, again, I don't want to rush to the end, so I'm going to try and look around.
Whew, that was a close one.
That was a close one, I agree. There you go. Right, where are they? They're out here somewhere. There's one. I can see them on the mini-map. I think they're like directly underneath me. Oh, I think it's those things. Oh, God. Okay. No, I wish I hadn't seen those. Ooh, look at this. What have we got here? Look at the little Grineer men on the table. There's a whole lot of Grineer text there. I don't know if I have it in me to translate that all right now. I'll take some pictures. Just in case some of that is worth translating. There we go. Very cool. Very, very cool. Right, let's move on. We will just head towards the objective, because I think I'm dealing with a lot of these little shrapnel bomb things, which I don't really fancy sticking around for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! Right, let's deal with some of these enemies before we go in. There's 1. 2. Let's move on. Because if not... Did we get them? I think that was the drone that got them. The Sentinel. So stream a client. What can I say? Moving on, moving on. I ran a couple of missions last night, and I had back-to-back sculptures. Yeah. I don't know how preposterously lucky that is, but it certainly feels lucky. Okay, let's access the elevator. Oh, I need the elevator key. Oh, it's over here. My bad. Let's grab the elevator key. I even looked at it a minute ago and I... Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Put you in there, and then the last one should be up here. How do I get inside? This side, I guess? Yes. Nice. Yeah, I really feel like Zephyr would be better suited, at least for my play style, in a more open world environment as opposed to somewhere like this. Elite Kuva Fortress. Bloody hell. All of these turrets are kind of a pain because I can't shoot the people who are wielding them. Or maybe I can and I'm just aiming like shit, which is, I'm not gonna lie, the most likely answer. Okay, I think that's most of them. Let's go. Woo!
Chores, if you can hear me, something's tampering with the transference stream.
We're so glad you came. Who or what is that meant to be? Who is that? What is that? Is that meant to be this asteroid? Is that the Kuva Fortress? God, I really do need to work on deciphering the languages so I can begin figuring out what these things say. Again, I have prepared a Photoshop document where I can begin putting all of the letters and stuff. But I've just been so wrapped up in the main story to really pay attention to it. We're so glad you came. What is that? Is that just meant to be like some sort of lantern? No, it's a flag. It's a flag. I see. The Black Shadow. Okay. God, this is a gorgeous tile set. Really nice. What does that say? Get a picture of that. Let's go for the stealth kill. Oh. You didn't see that. That was hilarious. Oh dear. God, that's tickled me. What's that there? Okay, another sentry. Move on. I'd love if there were more stealth segments in this game. Like where you are nigh on forced to stealth. Because I really enjoy it. Really, really enjoy it. Ah, I was hoping they would look away. Never mind. We'll take it. We'll take it. What's through here? Slow and steady. I know some people have told me that you don't need the crouch to be stealth, but I just enjoy it because I move slower. So it gives me more control over my aiming. Whereas if I'm moving fast, I struggle a bit more. So I find it more thematic and enjoyable to do this. Even if it doesn't necessarily... You have a gift for me? What is this? Alright, let's reset alarms before I continue. What sort of gift do we think they'll have gotten me? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get in there. Oh, okay. So this is the intro cutscene, right? That we had when we accepted the quest. Okay, let's check it. Oi, bloody hell, that was a jump scare.
I know this place.
Where are we? Tashin.
Tashin?
You shouldn't have come here. You have ruined us both.
Yo, Tashin, chill. Oh, God. Oh, this is sick. It's the sister.
Well done, Tashin Dax.
Tashin?
Tashin Dax? You're with them?
I have come as you commanded, my queens.
And this is your offering? My sister needs the orphan child, not its infested puppet.
Infested puppet!
The child? For what purpose?
To eat it, of course.
Hush, worm. Do not question your lords, Tashin Dax. Bring me the orphan. Bring me my Yuvan.
Yuvan!
How rude!
Oh, it's not their fault, worm. Mummy and Daddy weren't around long enough to teach them any manners. We will have to.
Tashin, no! You little shit! No wonder nobody plays Conclave.
What is this?
Transference surge, operator. You're losing your Warframe connection.
Oh.
You have some idea that you're invincible, don't you? Nestled away in that mad Cephalon's crib. But you belong to me now. For you see, child, we conceived of these ugly metal cysts.
Operator, cut the link.
I can't.
We gave you your precious gifts. And now, just as easily, we take them all away.
Cut the link. Transference open in 5.
In the orbiter. What was that in my palm?
Great job, Ordis. Ship Cephalon? More like Ship Failbot. When the operator needed you most,
Ordis, enough.
Operator? My stars! Don't do that to me! I am sorry. I do not know what happened. Please, command me to self-destruct. Let me start it for you. Commencing self-destruct in 5, 4, 3,
Stop.
2...
What's with the music?
The music is great.
Isn't it great? I can lead you through some breathing exercises.
Just turn it off. Get the transference power back on, okay? I lost my Warframe.
I've been trying. You may need to do your, Tenno thing again.
Tenno
Re-energize
thing?
it. You know, with your void stuff.
With your void stuff, you know. Why did my Why did my sentinel... unless I'm losing my mind, my sentinel didn't look like that in that cutscene. Maybe I blacked out, but my sentinel looked more Orican. Right, maybe I am dreaming it. Hold on, let me quickly go to my screenshots before we begin using our void stuff here. There were a couple lines there which really surprised me in a good way. My sister needs the orphan child, not this infested puppet, which does lead into a theory we've had before. My sister needs the orphan child, not this infested puppet. Parentheses, Warframe. And if we go to Warframe, I don't know if the notes would have been in here. Where would it have been? Under my old theories? They partook in biological experimentation. They created the Lephantis to serve as a tool in the old war. Lephantis is an infested enemy, comprised of multiple different parts, Grineer, Corpus, and Infestation. Were they experimenting with creating Chimera out of living beings? Did the Infestation part of Lephantis slowly take over the whole over the centuries? Was Lephantis always infested? And then further down here we can see, did they experiment on the infestation or infested enemies? Were we, as the Tenno or our Warframe, a byproduct of this experimentation? Let me open up, where is it? The War Within to the right. I'm not going to take too many notes right now, but let's go back to the screenshots, not that you can see them. Bring me the orphan. Bring me my Yuvan. Bring me the orphan. Bring me my Yuvan. Is Yuvan a term given to a sacrifice which will aid the Grineer queens with their... what was the word used? Continuity? Continuity? We found them in a location known as the Kuva Fortress. Kuva being the lifeblood which they so desperately search for. And the Grineer there were called Kuva... I'll have to see if I've got any scans on them in a second. The other dialogue, nestled away in that mad Cephalon's crib, Ordis, we gave you your precious gifts. I didn't get the word they said, but they called it like metal cysts. We made these metal cysts. We gave you your precious gifts. Were the Grineer queens responsible for creating the Warframes in some way? If they were able to create these... Okay, so when they say metal cysts, I'm assuming metal cyst is the Warframe, the metal being the skeleton, and the cyst being that biological element which comprises us of who we are. And I don't know if I can go back to what Daughter said when we first met her. I think it was Daughter. If I search exoskeleton... Here we go. According to Daughter, we possess a trace of untime as well as being composed of organic ferrous exoflesh and hybridized internals. So I wonder... well, obviously, I can sit here and theorize, but presumably the game will give me answers in very soon. I'm guessing then that the Warframes were either... Again, like at their core, they are... I'm guessing... I was going to say people that have been corrupted by the infestation. But that would... I was going to say that would be unnecessarily cruel, but this is the Orokin we're talking about. That or where we are... Like, if a skeleton has been made and then wrapped up in this infested flesh, where maybe the Grineer Queens found a way to guide the infestation into becoming something. So, for example, Vault might have been infestation with... I don't know, like where they shocked the flesh, and that gave the infestation the ability to wield lightning, electricity. I don't. Again, presumably the game will tell us, but huge developments there, huge. Because if the Grineer Queens are in some way responsible for the Warframe's creation, development, origin, whatever. Oh, God, that's going to be a juicy lore drum. Lore bomb and lore drop. Lore drum. Do with that what you will. Oh.
I can't. It's gone.
What? Gone? Are you sure? How will you command the Warframes if you're...
Conditions satisfied. Engaging Purge Precept.
Orders? Hey!
Purge? Purge what? Orders, what the hell?
You no longer possess transference. You no longer command the Warframes.
Orders?
You no longer are the operator.
What?
You must be purged from
Orders,
this vessel.
no!
Non-operator, I'm sorry to inconvenience you, but I'm going to decompress the ship now. Non-operator, orders cannot keep missing like this. Get out of here before I...
Purge you. You are not the operator. You will be purged.
What the hell?
Exterminate the non-operator.
I've got limited time left. We need to move. Oh my God. Orders, what are you doing to me? This is sick. The mountain pass. What? What is going on? And it's us! Oh, hell yeah. What? This is awesome. If I were me, though, I'd pull that hood up. My ears would be getting frostbitten. What is that sound? What is that? That scared me. I feel like we're going on a pilgrimage. Where has Orders taken us? There's something murmuring and grumbling. Oh, I'm getting knocked back. Push against it. This is, again, so unique. What a change of pace. There was an inscription there that I don't know what to make of it. And there's another one here. It looks to be the same. What a brilliant set piece, huh? Like, look at that. Like, look at that view. Free to play game, by the way. Free to play. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how old this quest is, but I had a realization after uploading the second dream. Folks in the Discord told me that was a decade old. God, that if anything, it excited me because that felt so good. And if I've now got 10 years worth of Warframe goodness to consume, then I am eating good. Oh. What the hell? Oh God. Jump scared again.
What happened to you?
They gave up.
You...
Teshin.
You betrayed me. You infested piece of...
We all saw that coming, didn't we?
Yes, do it. As I thought. The hard way, then.
So, the great Teshin is just a dog, fetching the Queen's stick wherever she throws it.
Oh, get him!
Now you're trapped inside this place with the Queens burrowing in. Now I am forced to undo what Margulis did, to open the gates, and make you suffer.
Okay. I get that I probably...
Margulis lied to you. A lie of omission. She did not cure the Zariman children. She erased them. My only hope is that truth still lingers inside you, buried within your mind. The power and the misery of the void.
He's implying that Margulis would have, by erasing us, what, removed our memories? But we were able to loosely recount what happened.
The Ayatin sculptures are perpetually in motion. Monuments of Orican continuity. Immortality. But this one is halted and aging, needing you, as the Queens do. Will you give in to them? Or will you face the coil?
Will I give in to them or face the coil? I don't know how to give in to them. I've no way of affecting it. I do! I can deal a little bit. And then hit there. Oh no! I fell into the pit. That's... Oh, well. Roll credits? Oh, we're good. Never mind. Oh my god, my bone was still...
I remember.
Mother takes your hand and says there's been an accident. But don't worry, Angel, you're safe with me. Her eyes are distant, unfocused.
She's lying.
Oh, that is disgusting. Oh my god.
Beware the ravenous golden maw.
Why does it have to be ravenous?
Because it's a video game, operator. It's not going to be the jovial golden maw, is it? Okay, so we want to avoid stepping on the bones. I'm so lost in the source at the minute. Not like I'm confused. It's more so I don't know who to trust. I don't know what to make of these developments. Okay, gonna jump over here.
Pain burrows into your mind just as the creature worms beneath your feet. With each step, you will discover what Margulis took from you. With each step, pain awaits you.
What's strange about these structures is this looks Orokin, but the bottom looks sentient. Right? You know what I mean? Like this here reminds me of what we've seen of say Hunhao, and of the sentience which you find dead along the plains. And then this here, I mean, this motif, this like ribcage-esque styling is something that we see time and time again on Orokin structures. So is this location some sort of base of operations for the two races, factions to coexist? Let's go. No way! Oh, what's this? That is so mean. That is so mean! Come on! Digital extremes! How could you? Okay. No more messing around. No more Mr. Nice Guy. And again. Bide our time. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I need to wait longer. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting too cocky. Fine. I'm just upset because I came so close to getting it the first time, and then I got... Let's try this again. I don't think I'm fully appreciating how quickly it can move. There are occasional whispers which we can hear as we walk through here, and I'd love to be able to try and catalog them, but it might be a little tricky for me to do at the minute. Nope, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, it's gone away. I'm wondering what the best method is here. To go there or go there? They feel like they're equidistant, so let's just bide our time. I need you to go back, please. Give him a minute. Give him a minute. Annoyingly, that's where I need to go, so it's... I can't really go that way. I've got to wait. Okay, I'm going to go now. Blimey. We cut that close. We cut that real close. Want to see what happens. If I could do a little zippity zap to stun it or something. We need that to go really far away before I run. There. Woo! Oh, that was close.
I can't even remember her face.
Has the Aya returned to me? Void Sling. Ability.
Your past has weathered Margulis's manipulation. It lurks here. Your only hope of surviving the Queens. Destroy this barrier and go deeper into your past.
Sounds great, Teshin.
Hold left control and tap space to sling. Hell yeah.
The air was acrid and still.
The biomes had been sabotaged. The food stocks dwindled. Paranoia gripped your father's mind. What was it he said as he stared out into the starless black?
Something's out there, kiddo. Watching us. Something's out there, kiddo.
Watching us. Now, were they referring to the sentience or something in the void? What's this?
The whole ship went insane.
The whole ship went insane?
You exist on the fold between two worlds. The world we know, of blood and steel, and the world that watches and dreams.
The void.
Charge across the fold as you once did.
That is so cool. Now, can I make the jump there, do you think? Oh, no! Ay, ay, ay. That was close. All under control, guys. Never doubted myself for a second. I'm not gonna lie, I was doubting pretty hard. Where are the rocks over there? There we go.
And I was kicking myself for not bringing a rope.
It sounds like more whispers from the queens. But can I, like, here's where I'm at the minute. We've just received, presumably, some ire directly to the noggin. Right, memories returning to us. There's definitely words there that we can hear. Will we hear any more? I feel like the moment I start speaking, they'll whisper again. Laughter? I don't know. Oh. I felt like we had the move before it jumped up and got me.
I smell smoke.
Fires rage on the lower decks. Blood shimmers in the fitful light. Hunting parties roam the ship. But there is singing and laughter and play. For all the children have come together. Their minds somehow unbent. You wipe away your tears, thinking.
This is my family now. My family now.
If we can trust what we're hearing, and it isn't just some advanced manipulation being thrust upon us by the Grineer Queens, then it would seem that what happened to the Void Drive was, in fact, purposeful. But what made the inhabitants go insane? Was it the Void creeping into the ship? That then probably sabotaged the Void Drive to deliver the Zariman?
Tore her apart.
Oh my god.
The Queen is nearly through. She knows what you did, giving her resolve. Now, you must master the fold. Walk upon its edge, concealing your movement within the shadows you create.
Okay.
Shadows I create. Another Teshin metaphor, right?
Hold left control for void mode. Oh no! My energy depleted much faster than I realized. I was enjoying that a bit too much. And go. Oh. Woo! Saved by the bell! God, that was close. No. No! I should have jumped. I should have done a void sling. My bad. Okay, try this again. This time I need to pick locations which aren't gonna fall beneath me. Go again. Hit stop. And I wonder if I can do this and then, yeah, okay. That's probably the way to do it. Is stealth jump. Yeah, okay. Way easier.
I can hear them.
The grown-ups are howling at the door, drowning mad in the void ocean, but you are at ease, swimming within the depths.
So the void drive had maybe already malfunctioned.
The howling stopped. They had broken through.
Oh, what is this? Dialogue! I held out hope. They had lost their minds. They were nothing but animals. We've got morality here? What is this? I held out hope.
I held out hope we'd be rescued. So I avoided the bloodshed. I held out hope.
What's this one? What is this? That looks like a Warframe. I don't think it is. But it reminded me of like the meditation pose. Now that I look at it more, it's... I don't think it is.
Your repressed power has returned, fused with your Tenno abilities, amplifying them. You've outgrown the cradle. Now your transference is innate.
Wow,
Control
okay.
these Oregon beasts and escape this prison.
Control them? Like a Warframe?
No way! Use Void Sling to stun. Oh. Target with 5. Oh. There we go! Whoa! Oh, well. Press control to dig underground! Oh, that's sick! Can I then transfer to another one? Kinda. Okay, break down the door, or can we go under? No. Maybe this is something we need to deal with. I messed that up. Ah. My bad. I thought I'd stunned them with me burrowing out of the ground, which is why I emerged. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, here we go. So we definitely need to be destroying that with our void powers. So we'll try and stun these guys. There's one. There's two. Oh, the gate's open. Never mind. Apparently we did it last time. Awesome. Oh.
Know this, Tenno, that I am a Dax. A soldier of a lost era. The last of my kind. By Oregon hands, we Dax were given great power, great strength.
But an even greater weakness. What is your weakness?
To obey their command, to never defy the Kuva, the scepter, the symbols of their dominion. No Dax can ever raise steel against an Oregon. Only you can do that.
Right. Okay. The scepter. So that must be what is being wielded. Oh, nearly fell. That must be what is being wielded by the Grineer Queens. The plot thickens, guys. The plot thickens. Oh. And what is this here?
A Yuvan theater, long abandoned.
Yuvan?
In ages past, I would have stood guard as the young and exotic were paraded through the mountain pass and marched by the viewing pane. They'd barter here, the Oregon, withering and coughing as they prepared for their continuity.
For their
She doesn't want me dead.
No. The Queen doesn't want to kill you. She wants to become you. To burrow through your mind, corrupting it with despair until only she remains.
Hold on. Let me get a picture of this, and I'll write Yuvan Theater. She said she wanted me, her Yuvan, or the Yuvan. So is Yuvan just the name that was given to maybe the Tenno before they were the Tenno? Bring me the orphan, bring me my Yuvan. The above is an entrance to the/a Yuvan Theater. Continuity seems to be some sort of process through which the Grineer Queens burrow into one's mind before taking it wholly. Which is similar to my idea about what I thought the 7 were going to use the cradles for, the pods, back at the reservoir. Because there were 7 cradles, 7 of the 7, and maybe they would have sought to have put themselves inside of us. Because we, with this untimed trace, are seemingly immortal? Oh, hello.
No crew aboard, only the children. Only the parasital monsters they had become. The endless void, the gazing abyss, the bottomless ocean of horror. It coiled itself around your tender heart.
I'm gonna go with I embraced it. I think that's pretty metal. I embraced it.
I embraced it.
That's incredible.
Transference overload in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very nice. Very well done. So here's the question.
Operator, is that you?
Here's the
Your brain activity flatlined for a moment there. Can you speak? By stars, the operator's mind is destroyed.
I'm fine. Just don't play any music. I need to think.
Music? Operator, you are not making sense. The transference surge must have affected you as well. Try to rest while I begin repairs. This is odd. The circuits are dead, but I'm detecting transference energy. Coming from you?
Hold left control and tap space to sling. Woo!
How are you doing this? It is slightly terrifying, if I'm honest.
Orders, I can imagine.
Operator, my sensors have gone dark. Where are you?
Boo! I'm here.
Impressive. Very useful. This is a little afraid right now. Operator, you have reached the hull. Please restrain yourself.
Sorry, Orders.
Have you lost your mind?
Yeah, maybe I have.
But I've lost my Warframe. And Teshin. What if the Queens know he helped me escape? I have to go back.
Impossible. Just as you thought, the base has moved again. We don't know where it is. There's no way back.
My Warframe. It's still there.
Haven't you been listening? The transference system is fried.
I don't need it anymore.
Press 5 to use transference?
Operator, where are you going? Don't
Wow. Here's the question then.
What did you do, Dax?
Never mind.
What did you do? How did a child reject the continuity?
Forgive me, my queens.
We hold the scepter. We command you. We are.
Oh, come on. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Oh,
Sister,
yeah.
The Dreamers come for us.
Tenno, no. After everything you've endured to escape, why did you come back?
To save you, Teshin.
I came back for you.
Stupid child. You don't give up, do you? But coming here in the flesh? That was a big mistake. Gods! Kill this Warframe and bring me my new skin.
Bring my new skin. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, where are your guards? Am I gonna have to deal with Teshin?
The Guardians protect the braids. The braids protect the queen.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to destroy the Guardians to get to the... The thing is, am I gonna have to go into Transference here?
This is one fight. Your
Yep.
Warframe cannot win.
With you. Oh, sorry, Teshin.
They're vulnerable. Attack. The red braids shield her. Destroy them.
Okay, but which one can I destroy? I can do all of them. Oh, I think I got a bit too carried away. So what happens if I do this? Do they just lose sight of me completely? And then, boom! Oh, I did not mean to go back into the frame. Come on. Maybe I can melee? Yeah, I can melee now that I've removed their shields. Nice. All right, fine. I'll go back to being my operator. Fine, whatever. There's one. I couldn't get an angle on the next one. Let's try that again. There we go. Nice. And now presumably we kill these other guards? Or can I go for another braid? Okay.
Have I lived in these ugly Grenier bodies? I need new flesh. I deserve new flesh. Yours.
Long enough have I lived inside of these ugly Grenier bodies? Who were you originally, Lem? Is my question. That's an interesting prospect, isn't it? Oh, that's not good. Sorry, operator. I let you down. There we go. I'd have to fight you. Do I, Teshin? No, I can go for the braids. Okay, so I didn't realize on the mini-map it still showed Teshin as an enemy. And I thought maybe I'd have to take him out. A little bit more. There we go.
By my Orican blood, I command you, Tishin Dax, to kill this Tenno!
No, I cannot.
Yes!
You must, by your oath eternal.
That child I met on the mountain will surely die here.
That child is gone.
Teshin?
I can show you no mercy. Show me none in return.
I shan't. I don't know how exactly I'm going to get through to you, Teshin.
Yes. From the moment
well,
I
this will
began
do.
training you, I have anticipated this moment.
Let me let him finish his dialogue.
Stop. Defeat me. You are a child.
I'm not going to kill you, Teshin.
No longer.
I'm not going to kill you.
We are Orican. We created you. We are your golden lords.
Oh!
Come out, little demon.
Without her scepter, she is powerless. break her shields, and use your dash to steal it.
Okay, well, how am I meant to break her shields? I don't know how to break the shields, Teshin. I don't know how to break the shields. All I can do is shoot my beam into it and hope for the best. Okay, I think I've got it. So when she uses...
Yourself, you little coward!
When she uses the spear attack... There we go!
What are you waiting for, Dex?
Come on!
A chance to kill you. And now, I finally have it.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Shall I, Tenno?
Kill her.
Kill her.
Oh, yes! Come on, Teshin!
The worm has rallied the troops. Get to your ship. I'll divert them. Go.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Tenno, I've been trying to get through. Are you?
I've learned a lot.
Stream seems different.
Lotus.
Stronger.
Yeah.
We've neutralized the queens. Teshin.
Oh, sorry.
Teshin, help me. I'm heading to extraction now.
The queens. They cut me off. I should have been there for you. I'll signal orders to pick you up right away.
Thank you very much. Now, annoyingly, I don't have my primary or my secondary. All I have is this, is this melee weapon. So, I think I am just gonna run for it. I'm not gonna worry about trying to kill anything. I say that as I begin swinging my, my weapon. No! I did not mean to fall down here. Oh, wait, yes, I did. All part of my plan. What do I mean? Nope, I take it back. Whoops, never mind. Okay. So these markers are really confusing. They now want me to go back again? And now they want me to... What is happening with these markers? Am I going crazy? They're just circling me back around. What? What is... Do you want me to go up here? Oh, God. This has all gone horribly wrong. Climb over the edge. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. We're back in business, guys. Only took me like half an hour. We're good.
Thank the stars you're safe, Operator. I forbid you to leave the orbiter like that again. It's just too much for an old cephalon like me.
Oh, what a way to leave. Come on! Get in! What a fun quest. That leaves me with so many questions. So many questions about what Margulis did to us. And whether she did it for good reasons.
Warframe, what a relief. But Ordis wonders, are you still able to walk the ship as yourself?
Oh yeah, look, this is once again like a different version of my orbiter. None of my accessories are out, and the design is different. Can I still walk around? Ah, nice.
Impressive. Just think of the possibilities. You can help me clean up that infested door.
Yeah, can we figure out how to open this yet?
A mother wants to shield her child from the evils of the world. Margulis didn't lie to you. She protected you.
But isn't it better that I know the truth? Wouldn't you want to know? Teshin said...
Teshin thinks he knows better. Maybe he does. Maybe you needed to know to survive the Queens. But you are changed now.
That's what you have to say? That I'm changed?
What you did, You didn't have a choice. Tenno, you were only just a...
Don't do that. Don't make excuses for me.
What's this? An old war beacon? How exciting, Operator! You will want to investigate this. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt?
An old war beacon? Hello? Return to the mountain pass. And I'm wielding my scepter. Oh, I thought I could be cheeky and go around the edge. I mean, compare this to when we were here earlier. This is night and day difference in terms of mobility. Right, ignore that. you didn't see me miss. Oh, hello. Getting a picture of that symbol. Nice. Very nice. An old war beacon has been activated here? Is my read? Oh, nice. Okay, let's activate this again, but hopefully this time we won't fall in. Oh? Okay. Oh! Cut. Cut. You didn't see that. Such an awesome moment being ruined by my own inability to figure out how to jump up there. There we go. What a shit show. I'm sorry. Okay. This is uncharted territory. We've not been in here before. What a free to play, by the way. Jesus Christ. Wow. I hope we destroy the scepter so that no other Dax ever has to live beholden to the wielder of it ever again. Please. Snap it in half, throw it off the edge. Surely that's what this is leading to.
You don't know what to do with it.
Tell me.
Some believe the Kuva within is the blood of Orokin ancestors. An elixir of power, of immortality. Others believe it to be a poison. A corrupting oil that brings madness and evil.
What do you believe?
I believe them both. But for you, Tenno, perhaps this Kuva is just a symbol that what you choose to do will define you more than anything.
It's a simple one. Destroy.
You mad at me, kiddo? Did you forget? You are me.
The world weighs more heavily on you now. Try not to lose yourself, Tenno.
You owe me? Okay. Continue. Huh. I kind of would have liked to have listened to that music a little bit more. We've got multiple mail.
Operator, Ordis has been thinking. Now that you are here in the flesh, we should make the orbiter more comfortable. Ordis has identified an old storage space you could use.
No way!
I
torch this junk.
Dispose of my old belongings.
Personal quarters.
Out with the old and in with the new, right, operator? Construct this domestic habitation segment to extend life support to your new room.
Can I make it now? Yes! We have the one Argon crystal, as if. And then we've got this, a gift from a past that is yet to be. From the immeasurable skein of fate, woven unseen from infinite collisions between choice and outcome, action and reaction, cause and effect. A single object has been delivered into my possession, and soon from my possession to yours. You come to Cetus. You find a door like no other. You show that door your true self. That door opens. Behind that door, I await you. From my possession to yours sweeps this single object, this impossible product of infinite choices. A singular thing intended solely for you. To Cetus. To the door. What the hell? Woven unseen from infinite collisions between choice and outcome. Action and reaction, cause and effect. A single object has been delivered into my possession. Okay. And a child no longer. On an icy mountaintop, a child, cold and scared, met an old man. The prisoner of a poison oath. For the child, a frozen death would have been a peaceful end. Instead, they fought on and found a fire within themselves. A way to light the path ahead. The old man was a traitor. He deserved death. The child was wise and merciful and freed him from his burden. With that, the child left the cradle behind, and they became more than a Tenno. They became themselves. Tenno, if you can find a way to forgive this old man's deception, to trust him again, then he will forever be in your service. Signed, Teshin Dax. And we've received the Broken Scepter, a shattered talisman of the Grineer Elder Queen. It pulls health orbs from deceased enemies and energy orbs from destroyed robots. Wow. Orvius, turn foes into puppets with Teshin's versatile throwing disc. Rifle Riven mod, Grineer Queen's glyph, and the War Within choice scene. That was absolutely incredible. And I love that earlier in this episode I said we might have to split this into 2 parts. Enjoy this 2-hour, 20-minute epic. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We will go over notes and stuff in the next episode because I'm already overdue. I need to go get some lunch. So, I will quickly note, I did get a screenshot at the end. You mad at me, kiddo? Did you forget? And then there was another line, and I'm gonna have to go back and get it. But our eyes went black. I'll get a picture and put it in the notes. You mad at me, kiddo? Did you forget? And I'll put in parentheses because I don't know if this is exactly it. I gave you your power? Something like that? Is there something sentient within the void that gave us our power and they're communicating with us? That's my read. Especially because our eyes go black. You mad at me, kiddo? Did you forget? And one other thing I'll make note of is the Elder Grineer Queen was/is an Orokin. Presumably one who has gone through the process of continuity for many hundreds, if not thousands of years. I suppose the Grineer, being clones, makes them a nigh on infinite source of bodies to inhabit. Whether that was their original intention or not. Like, what if that is the origin of the Grineer? That they were meant to be chaff. Sent to these mining colonies, as we discovered in, if I go back to my Samaris scan, where would I have put it? Locations, languages, events, creatures. I swear I had a... There we go, Lancer imprint. I didn't note it all down. I thought I would have done. Anyway, I could sit here and ramble on for a long time, and I probably will at some point. Let's come over here and grab some bits off of the plate, that being Wukong. I will probably play a little bit more of Zephyr in my own time now, if that's okay with you guys. I'm also going to guess that the private quarters will be here. I still don't know how to open this. I wondered if maybe that would be related in some way, shape, or form to the Entrati. Maybe. Like, maybe mastering Deimos would allow me to remove the infestation using their knowledge. Curious. Very curious indeed. Anyway. The War Within is still shown on there. We did it though, didn't we? Yeah, okay, good. We did it. Let me just quickly check my quest tab, and I will let you guys know what to expect. Maybe not in the next episode, because I do have some bits I need to do. Well, you'll see by the thumbnail on the next episode. The next quest is Octavia's Anthem and Silver Grove. And I do have Octavia's Anthem here. Coincidentally, I'll quickly show you before I wrap up the episode. I ranked up Cephalon Suda to Genius.
You would make an excellent Cephalon, Tenno.
Thank you, Suda. And when I was over there, she had a dialogue option for music, and I clicked it, not thinking anything of it. I thought, oh, cool, the music. I wonder what this is about. And it prompted me to start this Octavia's Anthem quest, and I declined. So I've not done anything for it, but I was made aware of it due to my visit to Cephalon Suda when I was ranking up yesterday. So, hopefully you've all enjoyed today. I've had a bloody good time. A really good time. And yeah, maybe the next episode will be Octavia's Anthem plus another theory chat. The video... Oh!
Nora tries, dreamers. You know she does. But I swear, sometimes you be standing there, soaked to the skin, and some idiot wants to talk about the weather.
Yeah. I could have sworn I disabled that. I don't know how she re-enabled that. Anyway, depending on the reaction to my second dream theory video, which is going live later. Just going to quickly check. Yeah, going live later today. Depending on the reaction to that, that will infer what I do for the next episode. If people like the theories and like me sat here going over the notes and piecing things together, I'll do more. If I get the impression it's not as desirable, then I won't. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed today. Again, I've had a bloody good time, and I will see you guys in the next episode for Lore and Octavia's Anthem. I'll see you then. Much love.